Hey y'all, what's up? It's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm super excited to be reviewing the Hergivenhair Coily U-part wig. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know how much I love Hergivenhair. I have reviewed their wigs, their wefted hair, and now I'll be reviewing their U-part wig. So yes, this video is sponsored by Hergivenhair, but I'm really excited to try this U-part wig out because their quality of hair is like amazing. Can be a little bit pricey depending on, how much you're willing to spend, but I think their hair is such an investment. So I cannot wait to open up this Hergivenhair box and see what the U-part wig looks like. So as you guys can see, the Hergivenhair comes in this black box here, and it just says Hergivenhair on the top. It did come via DHL shipping, and the shipping was pretty quick. It did take about a week and a half or so for the U-part wig to be made because it is like a custom order, but after it was shipped, it took maybe like 3 or 4 days to arrive at my house via DHL. So that's not too bad at all. And yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. Just slide out the packaging, and this is how everything looks. So inside, we have our wig, which is currently being housed in this plastic bag here. So I'll go ahead and take it out the plastic. This is the coily texture. So it's supposed to mimic 3C/4A hair. And the first thing that I noticed whenever I pull the wig out of the packaging is that the hair is extremely soft. It does not feel too coarse at all. It does not feel like dry. It just feels extremely soft straight out of the box. And there is not a smell at all. The curl pattern is so pretty. I think it really does do a good job of mimicking 3C to 4A hair. And just by looking at it, I don't think that I'll have any issues at all when it comes to matching my natural hair with this U-part wig. It is 18 inches, so that's about how long the curly hair is. And this is in the color 1B. So it's a pretty dark black. I'm hoping that my natural hair matches pretty well with the U-part wig. Of course, we'll see whenever I put it on, but yeah, it's a pretty dark brown, pretty much black color. Here is where the U-part is, and honestly, I love how the U is so small because that means you only have to have a little bit of leave out, which makes it really easy when it comes to blending your natural hair with the wig, because you only have to blend just a little bit of your hair. So the U part is really small, and of course we'll cut out this U whenever we're about to apply the U part wig. But yeah, I love how the U is so small. Inside we have 4 combs. There are 2 combs right by the U, right here. So that'll help us anchor the U-part wig to our natural hair. And then we have 2 more combs right here. So it should give a pretty good hold and keep everything nice and sturdy. I also love how there is an adjustable strap, and you just adjust it via these little clips that are right here. So that's awesome. It makes it super easy to keep it snug to your head. And you can also adjust the straps at the bottom. So I'm just blown away by how much detail Hergivenhair put into like making sure the wig is super secure. You have combs, you have an adjustable strap, and you have an adjustable stretchy band. So like, that's awesome. And they also went ahead and sent some extra combs and an extra strap as well. So if you do want even more security, you can always just sew this elastic band on and the comb. So you have plenty of options to keep your wig super secure. I actually got the size extra small. I did check the measurements, and my measurements compared to the extra small's measurements seem to be pretty accurate. So I'm hoping that we don't have any issues with how this bad boy fits. I don't think we will because it is pretty snug already. But yeah, so far, I'm really pleased. The texture is beautiful. Y'all, it's so pretty. The box also came with this wig instructions pamphlet. So if you have any questions about how to take care of your hair, what kind of products to use, all of that is outlined in this pamphlet here. You guys can see, yeah, it shows you how to sew on the elastic band, just all the stuff that you'll need to know whenever it comes to maintaining your wig and applying the wig and things like that. So now that we have all that taken care of and we see how the hair looks straight out of the packaging, I am going to move forward with co-washing the hair, getting the curls to pop, styling the extensions as well as my natural hair. And of course, I'll walk you guys through that entire process. All right, y'all, so I first started off by rinsing out the hair. I wanted to get the hair nice and wet before I applied my co-wash. So I just find this easier to do it in the sink because I can really get the hair soaking wet and it's less messy that way. So yeah, I got the hair wet and then I co-washed with the Tresemme Luxurious Moisture Conditioner. And y'all, this made my curls pop. My hair was so juicy, so moisturized because I didn't want to dry out the curls at all. So co-washing is definitely the way to go, especially when it comes to curly extensions. So I am just raking all that conditioner through. I want to make sure it's nice and detangled, and then I'll go in with a wide tooth comb and also make sure I got all the knots out and any extra shedded hair. And then of course, once I have detangled my hair, I rinse all that conditioner out. I do leave just a little bit of the conditioner still left in my hair just to give it some moisture. But for the most part, I do run the extensions under the sink in cold water and rinse majority of the conditioner out. And because this is curly hair, I did have some shedded hair, but as you guys can see, it was not a lot, especially considering how much hair was on the U-part wig. That was not a lot at all. So I was very pleased by how much shedded hair I did receive. And this is the hair as it sits on my wig head. So to style the hair, I'll be using the Shea Moisture Curling Smoothie. If you guys can't tell, I like to use moisturizing products and products that will really define the curls, but products that aren't expensive because let's be real here, it is extensions. So I just don't like to use my expensive products on extensions. That's just me, you know, because we go through it a lot. So I'm just applying the curl enhancing smoothie all over the U-part wig, and this process was super duper easy because by this point the hair was detangled and my fingers were just gliding through the hair. So styling the hair took maybe 5 minutes max. And for my gel, I am using the White Line Extreme Gel, the one with the green top. So the combination of the White Line Extreme Gel with the Shea Moisture Curling Smoothie, it worked like a charm. There was no buildup and no white flakes at all. And it really helped the curls to be defined and last for a long time. So this is how the curls are looking after I have applied the curl smoothie and the gel. And as you guys can see, the curls are looking juicy. So I let that sit overnight and let that air dry. And in the meantime, I went ahead and styled my natural hair. So for the majority of my hair, I went ahead and flat twisted it just to put it away for the U-part wig. But for my leave out, I decided to do a wash and go because I thought that would best blend with the U-part wig. So here I am just applying the Meal Organics curling custard, and I just applied that along with the Meal Organics leave-in conditioner all over my hair, and I just twirled my fingers a bit to give it a little bounce, a little bit of a curl. But that was pretty much all I did for the leave out. I didn't want to do anything that would take too long or require too much effort because I just didn't have the time or the energy. So I thought the wash and go would be the best fit, and to my surprise, this method worked perfectly, and you guys will see towards the end. But yeah, the wash and go method definitely worked, especially if you have like 4A hair. It definitely helped my natural hair blend in with the Coily extensions. So again, I am just applying the Meal Organics leave-in conditioner from the pomegranate collection, and then I followed up with the Meal Organics curling custard. And for a little bit of extra holds, I did apply a little bit of the Wetline Extreme Gel just to give a little bit more holds. And then like you guys can see, I did detangle and twirl each piece just to give it a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a boost, so that way it'll match perfectly with the coily extensions. Now this part is totally optional, but I didn't want my curls to shrink up too much since the U-part wig is 18 inches. I didn't want to have that much of a difference between my natural hair length and the length of the U-part wig. So I learned this method from, I believe her name is Miss Naturally Mary here on YouTube, but pretty much I am just stretching my leave out with a stocking cap and some bobby pins. So what I did was I just tucked my leave out under the stocking cap and I held it in place with bobby pins, so that way it'll stretch and air dry overnight. And that way in the morning, it'll be defined and stretched and match a lot better with the U-part wig. And then last but not least, I put on a satin scarf and I go to bed. Alright, so it is now the next morning and this is the easy part. As you guys can see, my leave out is super defined, very moisturized, but it is stretched. So by pinning down my leave out with the stocking cap or wig cap, whatever you want to call it, it definitely did work, and it just made blending my leave out with the U-part wig so much easier. So as you guys can see, I already went ahead and cut out the U area off camera. So all I have to do now is just plop that bad boy on. I just find the placement, so I hook the combs onto my hair wherever it feels comfortable. I also apply the combs in the back of my hair. I adjust the adjustable straps. And honestly, that's pretty much it. As far as the leave out goes, I did go ahead and kind of twirl my leave out with the coily hair just to make it blend a lot better, and that way it won't fly and, you know, have that line of kind of demarcation going on. So I always feel like twirling the leave out with the extensions just makes everything look much more natural. But once I did that and a little bit of fluffing with the U-part wig, that was pretty much it. Alright y'all, so this is the final result of me installing the U-part wig and, you know, fluffing everything out, picking out the hair, and also blending my leave out with the U-part wig. At first I was a little bit skeptical on if my leave out would blend well with this, with these extensions, but they actually blend really, really well, especially after twirling my leave out with the extensions. It just looks so natural and it just looks like my hair, to be honest. So I am loving it. I love how the whole entire look just came together. I love this U-part wig. The hair, y'all, is so defined. It's so defined, and considering that like styling the U-part wig, like the extensions, it hardly took any effort. I'm just loving how defined the curls are, and I just love the length. I love how fluffy it is. It has so much body. I am seriously just loving it, and I really did love how the combs and the adjustable strap and the adjustable strap on the wig, like, I just love how it adds extra security. So this bad boy, y'all, feels really secure. It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere at all. So yeah, I'm not worried about this U-part wig slipping or falling off throughout the day, because it really does have a good amount of security. And yeah, as you guys can see by the smile on my face, I really am loving this hair, y'all. Like, it really feels like me. I've kind of missed like rocking long curly hair, so I just may be rocking it for a while because yeah, I just really love how it looks. Like, y'all, I love it. And I didn't have to cut the U-part wig at all, so this is just the natural shape that the U-part wig came in, so it doesn't require any cutting at all. This is probably like the most low maintenance like U-part wig I have ever worn in my life, because styling was a breeze. There was no cutting involved. fluffing it out was a breeze, and blending it with my natural hair was a breeze. So I cannot complain at all. I'm really loving this hair. Again, this is the Hergivenhair Coily U-part wig in the inches 18, and I'm wearing an extra small Capsize. And if you guys are wondering how the Capsize fits, it is fitting pretty snug. So I honestly would suggest like sizing a size down. So if you wear a typical small, I would get an extra small. If you wear a size medium, I would get a small, and so forth. So yeah, I think that the extra small fits my head pretty well. I may go in and add another comb or two somewhere around this wig just to add even more security. But you know, just off the bat, I love how secure this wig feels. And yeah, y'all, the hair is just popping. Like, it is popping. I honestly, like, from afar, I can't really tell like where my natural hair is and where like the extensions start. That's just how natural it looks. That just says a lot. That shows just how natural, you know, these extensions are and just how great it looks overall. So I'm very pleased. I would definitely recommend it. If you guys don't know, Hergivenhair's hair lasts for a very long time. I have curly hair that I still wear from like years ago that I really do love. So it's definitely an investment, but I would highly suggest it. I think if you want good quality curly hair, you have to invest in it for it to last for quite a bit of time. And a U-part wig is a great investment because you pop it on, you pop it off at night, and it does help with the longevity of the hair. So it just lasts so much longer, and it's less maintenance than a sew-in and things like that. So yeah, I love it. I would definitely recommend you guys to give it a try and try it out for yourselves. If you guys want to purchase this exact U-part wig, go ahead and click the link down below to get yours. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Again, I'm loving this Hergivenhair Coily U-part wig. I hope you guys do too as well. I'm feeling myself. I really am. So yeah, I am just really loving this Hergivenhair U-part wig. If you guys have any questions at all about the U-part wig, about maintenance and things like that, go ahead and comment down below and I will be happy to answer them for you guys. As always, I love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.